Hello, I'm Heather from Heal with Heather Kristen, here with your June intuitive readings. Today I'm going to be using the Starseed Oracle along with a few interspersed cards from Moonology Manifestation. And of course, I will finish every reading with the Sparkle and Shine Oracle deck that I myself created. You can download my app on my website, www.healwithheatherkristen.com. You can also schedule personal readings, intuitive sessions, cleansing sessions, and intuitive coaching sessions. I have a Patreon account if you would like to support me. The information is in each video. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the June readings. Hey Leo, happy June. Okay, let's get started with your reading. First card is Empathetic Starseed. Next is Earth School. Last are the Seas of Mintaka. Okay. So, first of all, the Life Lessons card. I've been getting that in almost every single reading. There is some stuff coming this month. I don't want to say it's not necessarily bad, but it may bring some challenges, okay? It may bring some hardships. It may bring some kind of shocking things. We're just at a turning point for the Mercury retrograde. It's going to be ending this month, but it kind of feels like the last bit of this Mercury retrograde is really a push to get people out of their comfort zones, learning the life lessons that they came here to learn, etc. So watch for life lessons, okay? The challenges that come up, the stresses that you're dealing with, the things that trigger you, people coming into your life from your past, dreams that might be occurring. All sorts of things could be coming up for you this month. And so I'm also a Leo. And something that my guides just reminded me is that we often want to kind of gloss over the hardships. We're kind of like the party children of the zodiac. We're the fun ones, the sometimes emotional, but of course we're very loyal. And so there are a lot of times we kind of just want to go over the fun stuff and like get the hard work done, but not necessarily really done enough, and so we can move on to the fun stuff, move on to the cool things. But this month, we're going to need to really dive deep. We're going to need to take a step back. We're going to need to really look inside of ourselves and look at those life lessons and challenges that are coming to the surface for us to heal and for us to handle and deal with. So we're really going to need to deal with stuff this month. Some of you have been dealing with things. Some of you are aligned and intuitive. I mean, we're all intuitive, but some of you are connected with your intuition and using it. And in that case, you might be familiar and you might have been on a path for many years to be working through your life lessons. And in these cases, for some of you, your life lessons may not be as traumatic or drama oriented or as difficult because you've been steadily working through emotions and past things. For others of you, some of these life lessons may hit you like a train. You might have been putting off dealing with your shit all your life. Your inner turmoil, your triggers, your memories. You've been putting it off. You've been blocking it out. You've been just glossing over all the hard stuff. And it's going to come around to really kind of hit you. The stuff needs to be dealt with. Okay, I'm going to take a short break to take care of my dog, and I will be right back. Sorry for the interruption. My dog is diabetic, so she has very strict 12-hour eating cycles so she can get her insulin. And so when we're within that 11, 12-hour time frame, she just kind of goes nuts. So back to the reading. We were talking about Earth School and the life lessons that you have coming up. So just know that life lessons are incoming, and just make sure that when you're confronted by something challenging, upsetting, triggering this month, that it's likely a life lesson. And so take it inside of yourself and really just do the deep work, do the heavy work of sorting through the emotions from your past. Um, you might have past life stuff coming up to the forefront. You might have generational issues coming to a head that makes absolutely no sense in your life and in your history. And if that's the case, doing past life work, generational work with a professional, me, is an excellent idea, because we can go into your past and relay what we see from your past to your present. And so you can be better aware of your lessons that are approaching the karma that's approaching you in this life currently. Okay, next card, empathetic starseed. Okay, many of you are empaths, meaning you pick up the energy from other people around you. So, if you are feeling down, if you are feeling stressed, if you are feeling joy, if you are feeling arousal, it might not actually be from you. These strange, unusual feelings that are kind of coming out of nowhere might be from someone nearby. It could be some energy that you actually picked up from someone while you were out and you didn't even realize it. So there is all sorts of possibilities for you, but the energy that you're carrying with you, the negative energy, may not be all your own, okay? And this is going to be a very important time to clean out your energy field, your auric field. Now, there's a ton of different ways to do that. Something that I like doing, I was taught a few years ago, and it's kind of fun for me to imagine, is your front door of your house. And it doesn't have to be like the house that you're actually living in. It could be, something that you envision for yourself that's like your energetic house, the house of your soul. And so your picture may be completely different but than where you're actually residing. But the point is you picture a front door of your house, your soul's house, and you sweep. Okay, you have a broom and you just start sweeping the front doorstep and getting rid of all that energy from other people that has started encroaching onto your doorstep. Okay. Um, another method is cord cutting, cutting energetic cords. Um, thinking about people that you've noticed. Um, it could also be just focusing on some of your chakras. Do any of your chakras seem out of alignment, not clear? And then maybe you're just visualizing pulling out the roots or cutting the cords with scissors. Um, it could be like a cleansing bath with some salt. Maybe there's teas, a great tea for you that will help cleanse. There's so many different ways. So I would say go to the internet, see what resonates with you. But you really need to get clear with your own energy this month. And carrying around other people's shit energy with you is not going to be helping you, okay? Especially when you're taking care of life lessons, especially when you're trying to connect with your past lives, especially when you're trying to communicate with your higher self, things like that, using your intuition. The energy from other people is going to distract you, and it is going to be, it's going to create absolute kind of chaos instead of clarity with inside your mind and your intuition. So it's going to be really important to clear that stuff out this month. Okay. The last card is seeing potential. And it's funny because this card is talking about the seas of this star system, and they're supposed to be like the most crystal clear seas ever. And this is telling us that there's clarity, okay? So you might have a situation, you might have, information coming in about your life path, about your life. There's going to be some kind of clarity that affects you, that hits you this month. And it's going to be a beautiful thing. I see this as an absolutely amazing step, because you're going to have some kind of clarity to help you define or get more clear or clear out your life path, something like that. Maybe there's some blocks, some mental blocks like limiting beliefs or things like that that are standing between you and the next step on your life path. And so you're going to find some clarity to help you move through these, move over around something, these obstacles. Okay. So the important thing here is that a lot of this clarity is likely going to come through the life lessons. So, working through those life lessons, facing those life lessons is going to be all the more important to you because you need to find that clarity. You need to see the messages coming from your soul. You need to see your destiny. You need to connect with it. You need to start living the life that you came here to live because you chose this life, right? You chose to be here having this human experience. You chose to come to this human playground. And in order to make it a playground, in order for it to be the biggest, highest potential of playground possible, you need to align with yourself and your gifts and your energy into bring these gifts to earth. Okay. So let's see. Let's go on to this other card from the Moonology deck. Full Moon in Leo. Go wild. I love this card. I love the energy behind it. I love that it's a Leo card for you Leos. This is awesome. It's high energy, and for what this is telling me is just really connect with your spirit. Connect with the highest vibe of yourself and what you feel. And I'm so sorry, my neighbor is bringing in the trash can. I hope that's not crazy loud, but I'm already 9 minutes into this video and I do not want to re-record. So we're gonna just push through, keep going. But this full moon in Leo is just a message for you to really personify Leo. Now, granted, I said, okay, you got to get out of your way to do the life lessons and really dig deep. But in doing so, you're going to want a release. You're going to want some way to relax. And for us this month, I'm really having the feeling that we want some party time. We want to travel. We want to do something. Maybe stay at a luxury hotel. Maybe buy a new handbag. Maybe, go learn how to ride a motorcycle or something. Just something is going to kick in for us that's just kind of wild and crazy this month. And the message here is to just do it. So it's like work hard, play hard. Okay, so you're working hard on yourself and you're healing. Maybe you have some inspired action this month on your life path, on something that you want to do that just makes you feel super amazing. And so if you're working hard through that, then you're also going to want to play hard. So make sure to take time for yourself, time to play, time to really enjoy the month of June, the weather. It's beautiful outside, so really enjoy, okay? So the one last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up one of my cards and see the last bit of message for Leos for the month of June. Okay, where are we? Leo. Sacral chakra. Sacral chakra. Perfect. Okay, sacral chakra is our creative chakra. It's our sexual chakra. It's our chakra where we really align with our senses. I get great feelings from my inner child here in this chakra. This is a place where I communicate with my inner child because it's young and creative and she's fun and carefree. And this is the feeling, it kind of ties in with this Go Wild Leo card, is really allow yourself to connect with your inner child, to connect with your play, to explore your creativity, explore your sensuality and your senses, and really dive into life this month and really get kind of your juices flowing to not only work through the energy and the lessons that are coming at you this month, but to incorporate those lessons into your daily life. And for you, I'm getting this feeling that Leos, it's going to come more and more into fruition as the world changes and we become more of a energetic, loving-based world. that you have this very, very deep, profound spiritual side, profound lessons that you're here to learn and teach, and profound gifts. But in that, you have to find balance in the play and the joy and the just the living and breathing in life and breathing out life, and just very, very deep. For Leos, our emotions run quite deep as it is. We're very loyal and we have some very strong emotions, and that's kind of the balance that we have to maintain to do the work, but to also play. Okay, so if you're more on the play side, it's time to do some work. If you're more on the work side, it's time to get some play in this month. Okay, find your balance. Okay, my dogs are barking. I'm gonna cut it off there, sending you lots of love, and I'll see you back here in July.